Hey, Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Salakia, I received a call, so it stopped my first recording. Even though I had it on Do Not Disturb, which is weird, but fucking scam call, Salakia. But continuing on where I left off, the fact that Sakari is making, they entitled their video the way that they did, and they're baiting views. They're baiting people to come view their video. They set the live 3-4 days in advance so people can look at the title and be intrigued and be like, oh, what? It's triggering their emotions. So, people gonna tune in. And the more people that tune in, all their videos are monetized. So that means what? They're gonna gain more revenue. They're gonna get more money. But guess what? They better enjoy their money, man. They better enjoy their consolation. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sees all of that bullshit that they got going on. That they insincere, that they have ulterior motives. They're not laboring in truth and sincerity, man. Serving and worshiping Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They serving themselves and their own flesh and their own fucking lust, man. And it's vexing. It pisses me off personally. I know it pisses other brothers off too, man. But that shit, again, like I said in the first part of this video, that shit is weak, man. You gotta go. The only way you can get views is by slandering brothers. If you didn't mention Great Millstone or the apostles or the elders and brothers at all, what would you do? What kind of content would you have? Well, how would you make your money, man? And that go for a lot of these people out there, man. But Salakia, let me get these scriptures. Proverbs 26 and 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. Okay? A pit, and that stone represents the pit and the stone represents a snare, a trap, something that you're trying to use to hurt somebody else, right? You wrongfully coming after somebody and they didn't do anything wrong. You have no intent, you have no reason to be coming at these men. It's unprovoked and it's false, right? The things that you're saying is false. There's no truth to it. It's going to come back on you the same way it came back on that dude Polite, right? He did the same thing, and guess what? He fell into that same trap. He's literally in prison right now for doing the same thing that he tried to accuse apostles of doing. And what? Now he in there looking stupid. He actually, right? He just bare false witness and said that this is what the apostles was trying to do, and he tried to get the Bloods and the Crips on the apostles. But guess what? It didn't prosper. The apostles didn't get hurt. They wasn't touched. The Lord protected them. And on top of that, the Lord let him have his little reign, his little time of freedom and prosperity. But then guess what? It returned upon him. That same stone that he cast cracked his own head. That's the same thing that's going to happen to you niggas, man. You weak ass niggas out there. That's some hoe ass shit. And I'm just saying it like that because that's what it is. That's weak. For you to have to slander men to get views, to try to get some money, man. That's what females do. That's weak. You backbiting. You pretty much gossiping, man. That's pretty much, you're not serving the Lord. That's pretty much a podcast, man. A whole ass nigga podcast. But it's gonna come back on you though. Let me continue on because I'm on time limit. Okay, it's gonna return upon you though. Okay, it says a lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it. Again, going back to how they don't like the reproof and the correction that comes from apostles and brothers. They hate it. They scorn when brothers try to correct them, and they make every excuse according to their own will, as sinful men do. Instead of humbling down, becoming as those children, and respecting the correction and taking it and using it to do better. Once you learn better, you're supposed to do better. Okay? It says, in a flattering mouth worketh ruin, right? And that's what they doing. They working ruin. They up there, they pretty much got the characteristics of Edomites, man. Up there holding counsel. What can we do? What can we say? So we can get these views, Oh, no, they came at me. They trying to say, oh, we don't know what we talking about. No, they don't know what they talking about. Matter of fact, let's do a live on them. Let's say this. Okay, we can entitle it like this so it can get more views. You don't see the Lord you don't know that the Lord sees what you're doing? You don't think the Lord reads your mind? He triumphs the reins of the heart, idiot. He know your intentions. He know what you're doing, and you're not gonna get away with it. You think that what you're doing is out of sincerity? You think what you're doing is bringing edification? It's not. It's bringing division, and it's bringing more confusion. Okay? What you're doing is not the work of the Lord, man. You're doing it out of contention and strife. Proverbs 25:18, it says, a man that beareth false witness against his neighbor is a maul and a sword and a sharp arrow, right? I got this in the NLT as well. Right? It says telling lies about others is as harmful as hitting them with an axe, wounding them with a sword, or shooting them with a sharp arrow. Because you trying to, not only are you laying a stumbling block before your brother, but you putting them in harm's way by telling lies on them. Because the same, the same way Polite did against the apostles and brought them Crips and Bloods up there, it could have went left, but they had that divine protection of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua around them, right? The angels was there, preventing that from escalating further. But ain't shit happen, right? But it could have, though. If it was anybody else that didn't have that hedge, it would have went bad, because nobody likes a fucking pedophile. Nobody's standing for that shit, okay? So for them to be calling the apostles and elders and brothers pedophiles, that's a serious allegation. That's a serious accusation right there, man. There's people that's been killed behind that, falsely. There's people that have actually committed that heinous act. But then there's also those who've been wrongly accused, those who've been lied on and have been harmed or imprisoned or even killed behind that. So by you lying, that's gonna come back on you, man. That's not cool. That's not something light. Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him, right? A proud look, which you niggas have. You're very proud, and you get it from your so-called leader, Alazar, who's a very big-headed, proud dude. A lying tongue, which you have, because you're bearing false witness, and you plan on doing it more. You've already beared false witness against the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, and you have a live set for, the 23rd, so you can do it some more. It says, in hands that shed innocent blood. It says, in heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, because y'all sat there and y'all came up with that idea. The fact that it's a scheduled live means that you premeditated this shit. This is something that you sat down and talked about amongst one another, came up with the idea, agreed upon it, and then set the schedule for the live. That is devising wicked imaginations. Okay? Now, so 3 for 3 now. A proud look, a lying tongue. We're not saying you shed innocent blood, but those other things, it has been proven that you've done. So a proud look, a lying tongue, and heart, meaning a mind that deviseth wicked imaginations. You're guilty of all 3 of those. Okay, let's keep going. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. That's 4 for 4, right? Or 4 for 5. Okay? 4 for 5. Your feet is being quick and running to mischief. You're being mischievous by doing that. That's like a little ass kid, knowing that what he's about to do is not the right thing to do, but you going and you telling your parents, hey, mom, big brother did, or my brother did this. He hit me. He stole my toy, when that never happened. Okay? That never happened. Or he did this, he did that, and it never happened. And then your brother get in trouble because it's something that you lied about. You're being mischievous. Okay? Verse 19, it says, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Okay? That's 6 for 7. You're a false witness that's speaking lies. Notice how it mentioned lies twice. Right? But the other one says being a false witness. You can lie and not bear false witness on somebody, but then there's bearing false witness on somebody. The different type of lying. You can just be a liar, just lying for no reason. But then there's the lying on other people. Okay? It says, and he that soweth discord among brethren, because you're causing a stumbling block before your congregation, for those who are watching. Those who are coming into this truth and they're new to this, they don't know what's going on. They don't know your history. They don't know how you're a liar. They just believe in what you say. Oh, it sounds good. He got a following, so they must be doing something right. They must know what they're talking about. So, damn, Great Millstone is some rapists? When I came into the truth, I went through the same thing, but I didn't just believe what I heard. I went and I did my research, and the Lord revealed the truth unto me, and then I was able to receive it. But most people, the Lord ain't gonna open up their mind like that. They're gonna stumble at what they're being told and what they're seeing. But I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I can't go too deep into it. I got to get back, But Lord willing, it was edifying, But you niggas ain't gonna get away with that. Okay, that's gonna come back on you, man. Hey, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect. Shalom.